If you're thinking of putting a garden shed in your backyard, I'll show you how simple it is to put it together yourself. When you're choosing a shed, have a think about what you'll be using it for. If you're just storing a few tools, a small shed's fine. If you want to get lawnmowers and wheelbarrows in there, just go for a bigger shed. I'm going to be putting up one of these store-right sheds from Mitre 10. They come in a range of sizes, and for this job, we're going to be using a Right 3 shed, perfect for tools and garden equipment. The kit set comes with all the rivets and screws for the job, but there are a few tools you'll need. A cordless drill, a drill bit, rivet gun, safety goggles, non-slip gloves, tin snips, a step ladder, and a screwdriver. The first thing we want to do is check the contents of the pack against the checklist provided, just to make sure we've got everything. This kit comes with pot rivets and screws. I've chosen to use the pot rivets. Now it's time to start assembling. If you have a few sore horses, it'll make the process a whole lot easier. We'll start with the door. Attach the top and bottom door channels and rivet at the centre ribs only. Then attach the side channel and fix all 4 corners. Turn the door over and fix all 4 corners from this side as well. Fix down the door sides with 4 rivets on each edge. Attach the door strap in the centre of the door sheet. Slip it under the door side and then fix it to the rib and door side. To fix the hinges, measure 120 millimetres from each end. Fix the centre rivet first. Right, now it's time to fix the door braces. These run from the top and bottom of the hinge side of the door. Fix them at the ends and centre. You may need to cut or bend the flange at the top or bottom if it catches on the door jamb when opening. Now the door is done, we can complete the front wall. First we'll attach the door jambs to the front wall sheets. Now we'll attach the door to the front wall. Measure 30 millimetres from top and bottom. Fix the centre rivet first, leaving a small gap for the hinge. And then fix the channels to the top and bottom of the sheeting. When you're fixing the channels to the sheeting, make sure the higher side of the channel is on the inside of the shed. On the outside, fix the channel at the corners by drilling and riveting. Use the door spacer to determine the correct opening size by placing on the bottom flange of the door jambs and fix it into place. Then rivet every second rib in between. On the inside, place 1 rivet per sheet at each end, up through the channel underside and through the door jambs and spacer. It's very important to include these rivets as they are structural. Now we'll do the same for the other end. Then you're ready to attach the pad bolt onto the door. To make the sides, we lay out the sheets. How many will be determined by the size of the shed you're building. Make sure the ends of the sheets are flush. We fix the sheets together with 2 rivets through the overlapping ribs. Then we attach our top and bottom channels. Fix them at the corners, then every second rib. We also need to put at least 1 rivet up through the underside of the channel into each sheet. And it's the same story with the back. Fix our sheets together with 2 rivets and attach top and bottom channels. Fix in the corners, then every second rib and at least 1 rivet from the inside per sheet. Now I've put the roof together and the channels are on, but I haven't riveted the corners yet because I have to attach the owl flashings. Place the short flange of the owl on top of the rib at one end and put 1 rivet in the centre just to hold it in place. Now we can rivet the corners through the channels and then add 1 more between the corner and the centre rivet. All the panels have been completed and we're ready to put this thing together. Give each panel a wee shake off just to get rid of any filings that could cause rust and reduce the life of your shed. Stand up the back wall, then bring the left wall in and fix from the outside, about 100 millimetres down from the top and 100 millimetres up from the bottom. Then do the same for the right-hand wall, checking to make sure the walls are sitting flat on the bottom. Bring the front wall into place and attach in the same way. We'll finish joining the corners by adding rivets approximately 200 to 300 millimetres apart. You'll find it easier to drill these corners if they are supported from the inside. And now we're ready to use the concrete floor clamps to fasten the shed to the base using an electric drill and masonry bit. Our shed is going on a concrete base, but Storite also supply wooden floor packs. Now we're ready to lift the roof into position. At the ends, add rivets through the L flashing into the top channel of the walls. Then place more rivets at 300 millimetre intervals. On the roof, add rivets beside every second rib down into the top channel of the front and back walls. And there she is, a brand new garden shed, ready to fill, easy as. For all the help and advice you need to get the job done, just head down to Mitre 10.